Loki and Sylvie's beef is even more like everybody want the same thing, but it's like, yo, like she was like, bro, you better be right about this. Because literally,
Yep, exactly.
if he asked her what she was going to do if Kings came after her, right, or whatever, and she said she'll kill him. So the only difference now, in the sense of like the reason why she didn't kill him, was that it would have been just repeating the cycle. And you literally said this like 5 minutes ago.
Pruning.
Yeah, like you literally said this 5 minutes ago, but it's now finally I'm starting to understand fully, like in context, what that really means.
Sylvie's kind of living up to her morals, kind of like what you're talking about. Like she's living by, you know, he needs to go and make his choices before I say it's time to end it. Like I can't just prune his whole life before he even, you know,
becomes bad.
Does bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
So very, very interesting, and that was like just a huge thing.
So
because...
yeah. So why do you think this is gonna be a hard question to answer? So why do you think, while watching this, I came to the conclusion, or I didn't come to the same conclusion that you did, that he was a con man in the sense of it being a bad thing? Like, cause you saw what he did and was like, oh, that explains everything, like from the beginning. But when I saw it, I was just like, oh yeah, get your money up. Like, like it was like, I was like, oh yeah, like you gotta figure out how to pay for these individuals somehow. And he was talking to him crazy before that. Like,
yeah, cause the only reason why is because I remember that when Sylvie talked to him, and then back when Sylvie and Loki were looking at each other like, oh my God, it's our decision now. What are we gonna do? And they both were on the two different sides of the coin. And it just made me think, wait a minute. It's kind of like, it's Victor, right? Victor Timely?
Yeah, Victor Timely, yeah.
Right before Sylvie's about to murder him, he literally was like, oh no, what about your choice? Like, you know, like he knew.
He picked that up within that short amount of time. And it reminds me of con artists being able to like read people, know what they're about, and being like, and it reminded me when Sylvie said, you better be right. It's kind of like, I know I should have murdered this dude. Like, I know I should have murdered him. Yeah.
But you and ththese dang morals and me having to stand on this, you know, stand on business.
I
have to let him go be bad first, just so I could say I told you. I told you this dude was gonna be evil. You know, because even Loki has been unsure of his answer.
And that's,
you know,
that's my whole point. Is the fact that Loki is like you're saying, unsure, but he's open to the idea that
TVA is necessary.
Yes.
He's open, and
that's
Sylvie
why I'm with.
Like,
that's why I'm on that side.
Yeah.
Because we know what happens, but
it's kind of like weird because we know what technically what Kang says is true.
Yes.
But we know that the Secret Wars is gonna happen, and somehow the Avengers are gonna end up on the good side. You see, so it's really weird. So technically, he's wrong.
Yes.
But what Kang is saying in his version, what he did worked, and it's
been working.
It's the Band-Aid, and it's I can't think of another solution, so this is the best solution. But Sylvie's kind of like, well, everyone should have the freedom to do whatever, and whatever happens from the chaos should be it. And Loki's kind of like, bro, if we just let everyone go crazy, like that could be the worst life to live in all of existence. Like, I don't think that's great, you know?